What's up, my boys? Welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. So last time we completed the 5th trial, which unfortunately led to Best Girl Chiaki's death.
Where is the long bar?
There it is! Boom!
I didn't want Chiaki to be the culprit, and I didn't want her to die throughout this entire series, but unfortunately that is how it ended. However, I am really confused because when we left off, we woke up on this island, and apparently no one else was on this island, but we ran into Chiaki again, which is kind of weird. I think we're in some sort of simulation, but I'm not entirely sure. But I do remember somebody pointed out that I should check out the cottages in all these areas before I head to the restaurant because apparently they all have unique dialogue. So I guess we'll start with Gundam's cottage over here, all the way at the end. Whoa, tremble with fear. I will die twice? What the hell? What kind of message is it trying to leave behind on us? Okay, what does Teru Teru say? Mama, what happened? Hanamura Diner. Okay. So, yeah, I guess this is all related to their deaths. I remember Teru Teru had, like, a family diner that he was gonna take over, right? When he was gonna get out of the school. Oh god, here's Nagito's cottage. What is this gonna say? Nagito, I can't believe you actually left a will. Fine, then I'll make sure to listen to your last words. Okay, so that is, I guess, unique to Nagito. What about Nekomaru's cottage? What the fuck? Shit! Do it! God, ha 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 ha! What the fuck? This is really odd. What the hell? I feel like I would have missed all this shit if somebody didn't tell me about this shit. We got Byakuya, who's not actually Byakuya, as we learned. It's an imposter.
I looked at my penis, I think of the astronaut's helmet, and I go, penis! More like pizzas!
Guide you, fate of the Togami clan? Huh, I wonder if this is like lines of dialogue that they mentioned when they were still alive. What about Fuyuhiko? I should hurry over to the restaurant, everyone should already be waiting. Okay, so I think the dead characters have unique dialogue. What's over here? Oh god, Mikan, what is Mikan gonna say? Haha, ha 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 ha, forgive me, love me, forgive me, love, forgive me. Yeah, I remember that when she died in chapter 3. Chiaki? Oh no. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. Sorry, guys, don't and lose. Oh man, that's really dark. I really hope Chiaki comes back in some way. I don't know how, but I wish it happens. Oh god, Hiyoko. Roar, ants, squish. I miss Mahiru. Oh man, that's dark. Shit. Sonia? Oh wait, no, Sonia's alive. Whoops. Oh, Peko. Is this one gonna be really sad? Whoa! Justice for young master? Tool, young master, you? Okay, so that's obviously referring to Fuyuhiko. Mahiru. Oh my god, what is Mahiru gonna say? I want to make amends. Say cheese. Smile, everyone. Oh man. Dude, I really miss Mahiru. I actually really like Mahiru's character. This is a really good character. It was really unfortunate that she died so early. And Ibuki, oh man. Yahoo! Please listen to one song. Oh yeah, I remember when Ibuki performed that one song. That was right before she died too, right? So I guess that's it for that. What if I try to leave this area? I should hurry over to the restaurant. Okay. I want to check everything out since those little Easter eggs are over there with the cottages. Can we go over to the old building? No? Alright, this is really fucking weird. What if I go to the lobby? Is the lobby gonna still be destroyed? Oh shit! Everything's back to normal. It's not all blown up in here. Did this shit happen after the last trial? Because I know Monokuma cleans up after each trial. Okay, well, let's go to the stairs, which is the restaurant. Let's see what they have waiting for us. I'm really excited to see where this game is gonna go.
Yeah.
Hey, you're late! Is it true? Naito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. Okay. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster, and I found it when I stopped by the factory. Oh, wow. So Sonya takes care of Gundam's hamsters. That's actually really nice. Oh man, dude, I really like Sonya. She's such an adorable little character.
Listen well.
Oh, okay, it's glitching out again. A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you. What the fuck? Why is Gundam alive? What is going on? What kind of timeline are we in right now? Why would Miss Sonya be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that. What the fuck?
Damn
What, are you
right.
two dating in this timeline? So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. Good to know that he still has that, eye that's not working. Oh?
I wonder who's watching this message.
He's voice acting, okay. Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Oh. So Nagito really intended for us to die and letting the traitor live. So did we fuck up in letting Chiaki die? I don't know, man. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it, it was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer, and he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Oh my god. Byakuya is back, or the imposter is back, I should say. Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. But I'm also who heard him talk. Is Hajime just like coping right now? Is he just like hallucinating? Does he have schizophrenia? But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. Yeah, you're dead as well. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. A dropout? Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. Oh. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. Oh shit, he disposed of something. What did he get rid of? But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... What the? Oh my... What the fuck was that? That scared the shit out of me, dude. Excuse me? The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. Okay, that scared the fuck out of me. What was that sound? And so, I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Ah, that's why he was acting like that. It's because he's the ultimate lucky student. He thought he was the protagonist, like Makoto, but...
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Oh man, does that mean that we fucked up in killing Chiaki then? Because I feel like the Future Foundation might actually be good. Oh. Stop! Bro, what the fuck? Wait, check the web for details? Bro, can y'all stop making this sound? This is scaring me. But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you to the unimaginable despair. Are you gonna make the noise again? Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. To someone? Who's that someone? Perhaps that someone is... Oh god, don't make the noise, don't make the noise! Ah, stop! Seriously pissing me off. Hell and... What? I can't read that, bro. I don't know what he's trying to say. But it's highlighted, so I guess it's important. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that? Oh god. I need some water real quick, hold on. That is a good question though. Who is Monokuma's true identity? Because I thought it was Junko, but clearly after Junko died, somebody's still controlling Monokuma, so...
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. Whoa. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle. Yeah! We still have yet to see what's behind that door. I can't speak. In the second island, right? You fucking scratched it out, you bitch.
Well,
I'm assuming it was him, right? Who did that? Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. Oh. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. Ooh, who would that be? But that has nothing to do with me. Stop, bro! Ah, you guys still think you're not gonna stop it? Stop it. Don't stop 12? What? I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. Don't fucking rape my ears, dude. Oh! 11037. What? Wait, that was the clue that we got in the first chapter of Danganronpa 1. 11037. That's Leon, right? That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. What the fuck? Yo, that's actually fucking sick. Okay, I was not expecting that. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Why does it sound like Zamasu for some reason?
Worship me. Give praise unto me.
I don't know. Might just be me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Well, okay, we're not gonna do that. Fuck you. Respect me. Alright, whoa! Whoa, whoa!
ultimate hope.
Call you the ultimate hope? Oh, no? I'm not gonna call you the ultimate hope. Fuck that, after all you've done? This was Nagito's final message. Shit. That was one hell of a final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin. Aw, man. It fucking hurts to see these guys again.
Hey.
Shiaki, you better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go. Oh my god, bro, I am hyped. Wait, do y'all have anything to say?
There's something wrong with you.
That bastard Nagito. He was screwed up till the very end. What was that praise me crap? I don't know, I guess he's about to start his zero mortal plan in another life.
Of course not.
After all the crap he put us through, there's no way we'd ever do that. Okay. Alright! Looks like it's finally my turn. I'll punch Monokuma so hard he'll go flying around the world. I'm pretty sure he already tried doing that and he almost killed you. As long as Coach Nekomaru and me are here, we won't lose. Just leave it to us. Oh, is there still Minimaru? Oh, I was kind of hoping that Nekomaru would appear there, just for a second. Looks like the others have left already. We should go too. What? Are you scared now? Of course not. Let's crush Monokuma's plan. You're right. There's nothing to worry about since everyone's here. Oh, so they're aware that everyone just keeps on popping up in this simulation. Okay.
Easy as pie.
Now then, let us make haste to the ancient ruin. As long as we work together, we will not lose to Monokuma or anyone else. Okay, let's fucking head over there. Whoa! What the fuck? Bro, that scared me! Oh my god! Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Is it snowing? 16-bit. Wait, isn't this the same music that played in that, the Twilight Syndrome murder case? Oh my god. This is freaking me out, bro. Oh my god. Everything's like blanked out. Dude, this is scaring me, man. I'm scared. This is the first time I've been legitimately scared in the Danganronpa game. Oh god, this fucking... It looks like blood is pouring out over here. See what's going on. Ruins? We're back. We know the password now. Somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? Dude, I really miss these characters, man. There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right. It's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills. Thrills, chills, kills. Good to see you again, Mikan.
Thanks.
Teru, oh my god, we didn't really spend much time with Teru, so I kind of miss him too. Ah, if you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me?
Dumbass.
I try to do a little Ling Yao voice from Fullmetal Alchemist, but I can't really do it that well. Hey, now's not the time to fuck around. Aw, Pecco. It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut up.
Hell, don't treat me like a kid. Oh my god.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order.
What?
Oh my god. Why am I feeling nostalgic about all of this? I don't even remember. How long has it been since episode 1 of this game? Let me actually look that up real quick. So, the first video I've ever done on this game was uploaded on February 19, 2023. It's been 4 months since then. Damn. Oh man, I actually kind of feel nostalgic, even though it's only been a few months. I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
Hajime, the password, please. Yeah, I know. It's Leon. Just type Leon on the keypad. Actually, no, you could actually get that wrong. Don't do that. 11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
I have a feeling I know who's hiding behind these doors. There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. 11037. Oh, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Is this it? Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. Oh, where are we going? What's going on? Whoa, 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 what the fuck is this? Is this a trial room?
Is this a trial ground?
It looks like it.
But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
Yeah, what the hell is going on?
By the way,
Huh?
where did everyone go?
Oh, did all of our dead classmates disappear?
Everyone?
Shit. What? Something's wrong? What's going on? What did I do? Oh shit. No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. Interesting. What's really weird is... what the hell is going on? Our world's fucking falling apart. This world? That doesn't seem real, bro. Oh! Shit! The Monokuma countdown's over. What's about to happen? What the fuck? Is the whole island about to blow up? What the fuck? Stage clear? What the fuck just happened? Okay, chapter 5's over. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Surviving students 5. Oh my god, this is so creepy, man. This game turned into a horror game. Oh. Oh, great. You gave us... Yeah, you gave us Chiaki's backpack. Wow. Appreciate it. Oh. Chapter 0. Heading to the school trip. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're starting from the very beginning. Holy shit. The fuck? Is somebody farting in the background? What is this sound effect? It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. Shaking was irregular, just when you thought it was a series of small shakes. It would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect would be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. Bro, what are these sound effects, bro? It sounds like someone has some diarrhea after eating some Taco Bell. Like, bro, you good? Oh, no! For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Whoa. Ah, how boring. Whoa. Nagito? Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. What the fuck is going on? Haha, you look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Are we talking about relationships? Ah, that's right, that's it. So this is a ship. Are we being transported? Is this how we got transported to the island? On a ship? Haha, you just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. Wait, are we getting our memories back? Is that what's going on here? These are the events that happened that we forgot about? But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. Damn, bro, you gotta shower. Fucking stink. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Kamaeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. Oh. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time, to say that so suddenly... That's because I have luck as well. Oh! Oh, we're not playing as Hajime now. Are you playing as Makoto? Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Oh, wait, no. Are we talking about Hajime's talent? Possess? Huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope Speak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How'd you end up here? How boring. Ah, sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. What the fuck? Huh? This world is full of boring people. Alright, fucking calm down, Light Yagami. Don't start killing people with the death note. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Ah, perhaps, does that have anything to do with the reason why you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Your teachers? Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. What? Who are we playing as? I thought we were playing as Makoto, but this definitely ain't Makoto. That person. Are you talking about Ultimate Despair? Junko? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. Hahaha, I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Oh. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? Has he met Junko before? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? This is freaking me out, bro. Hate? Then, explain your hand. Ah, this? Whoa. His hand? Whoa, 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 whoa! He's got like long-ass nails and like painted nails. The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? What? What is going on? Heh. Heh. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. What the fuck, bro? This is freaking me out. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Is he trying to become the ultimate despair? Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. What? I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. Ah, I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Okay? Because she's my sworn enemy, because I hate her so much. You know what they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, right? That's why I took her power, and for that I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh? That's strange. Huh? 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 What the fuck is going on with you? Ah, look out the window. We're finally here. Where are we going? You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Oh, okay. Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. Bro, who are we playing as? But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but... I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? What the fuck? Okay, was that chapter 0? Heading to the school trip. Okay. So we're getting backstory on this shit now. Wow. I really wonder who we're talking, or who we were playing as in there. Huh? What is this? Oh shit, we're back here. It's a door. This is before we entered the classroom. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Oh my god. Bro, I'm so hyped. I don't know what's going on, but like... this fucking build-up. Oh! 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 Are we... there's an empty classroom. This looks like a Danganronpa 1 classroom. Huh? Isn't this... a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then, why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before. When we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Oh. I think we're back in Danganronpa 1. Because this looks like the classroom, right? This don't look like Jabberwock Island. Yeah!
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Are we time traveling right now? Are we going through time?
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all.
The graduation exam? Oh, shit.
So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Holy shit. Oh my god, this is fucking awesome. Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope Speak Academy." But why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? Are there blocked out windows? And not just that. What is this graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? I'd assume not. Are the the windows are blocked out. Oh my god. What is this? In a normal classroom, there would be a window, but instead, there's this iron plate bolted here. When I tried knocking on it with my fist, looks like it's a pretty thick iron plate. Is this to keep us trapped? Oh man, I didn't want to go back to this place, but I guess we really had no choice here. What the heck? This place, where iron plates are covering the windows inside the classrooms. Is it really Hope's Peak Academy? It certainly is, buddy. It's your first time here, isn't it? Yeah, there's cameras over here. There's a surveillance camera. Why would there be a surveillance camera inside the school? I wonder, does this have the same purpose as the surveillance cameras on Jabberwock Island? If so, who's watching us? Is it whoever's controlling Monokuma? Who is controlling Monokuma, bro? Okay, I'm searching every inch of this room. Clock? This clock doesn't have any hands. A clock without hands is meaningless. Why would something like this be in a classroom? I don't know. There's a monitor over here. Does this monitor serve the same purpose as the monitors on the island? If so, this would be under Monokuma's supervision, right? Is this place really Hope Speak Academy? Damn it, what's going on? Okay. Let's head out. Leave here? Yeah. Oh my god, are we gonna go back in the hallways? Old building? Oh, we're back! Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least, it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. It's not, dude. It's not. That's right. That's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? And I'll go, and I'll definitely clear things up. Yo. Oh my god. It's so cool to be here again. God, I'm starting to feel the memories all over again. They're all flooding back. Oh my god, the AV room where Sayaka freaked out. Store. Remember when I spent all my mono coins over here? The main hall. Oh, this is where we met all of our first class. Remember that? The nurse's office where Hifumi died. Yeah, the bathrooms. All right. Oh my god, we're going back to the gym. The gymnasium is here, right? All right, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so, I brace myself and cautiously open the door. Are we gonna see the survivors of Danganronpa 1 again? Oh, I'm so excited. What's going on? This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Oh shit. This is the start of chapter 6. This is the beginning of the end. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. Here we are. Who's here? It was a normal gymnasium. Oh!
Damn right.
We're all here. Feels so weird to see these guys here, though. Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement and came here too, right? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all of this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Speak Academy or something.
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Oh. Hello! How does it feel to return to long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy? Yo, Monokuma talking to me right now. He's breaking the fourth wall.
Why, you?
You? Actually, technically, these guys knew each other at Hope's Peak Academy, right? Because of our memories?
You.
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock. I just told you guys, this is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No, no.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? Oh, what happened to it? What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that? I don't believe it. Oh, she still has Menimaru on her. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. But of course, it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic. I do! I actually did feel nostalgic for a little bit.
Fine, fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Yeah, that's me! That's me, he's talking to me! Someone?
Don't fuck with me.
Enough with this bullshit, just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
It means... I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and inside of the ruin. Oh, so this is just a little simulation that he made. What do you mean, between?
Hey, hey, hey!
What do you mean, made?
What's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. I have a feeling it's not. Then, what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure about this?
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Oh. See, I feel like Monokuma did tell us about this in the first game, what's happening in the outside world, but I still don't know if I believe it, because we never actually saw it for ourselves. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island, or stay here, yeah, this is the same decision that he had us make last time. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here. This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Oh, he's bringing back the Danganronpa cast. Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guests of honor arrive. Oh my god. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean?
uh-huh.
I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. Okay. So please, rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. Oh, this is his definition of a field trip, just going around the school. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey!
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? I have a feeling all of this has been a simulation. It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? Oh man. This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? I have no clue, Hajime, but I'm so excited. Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. We still don't know what Hajime's talent is, because I think that whole reserve course shit was all bullshit made by Monokuma, because he's the one who edited the file, right? And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? Gah. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot that he was a nobody. That's all. Damn. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime? Did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey,
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, I feel like the Future Foundation were actually trying to help us, but I don't know. We just couldn't trust them though. That was the issue.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma? Probably. However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Maybe. Chiaki said she cannot betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. True. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really that good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
True. Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been? Alright, I'm gonna do it!
Prepare yourself.
I love that Akane has actually been pretty useful. Like, she's actually been investigating and doing her own work. Like, I always compare her to Hina in Danganronpa 1, but the problem is that Hina never investigated, or never really tried, as much as Akane did, so I actually like her for doing this.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something. About Hope's Peak Academy. About ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? Are we even on the fucking island anymore? I feel like we're just still in Hope's Peak Academy. If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means. You got that. Hell yes! He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope's Peak Academy. None of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island. Maybe the island was what was keeping us safe. Interesting. So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building? I'd assume so.
Even so.
Even so, I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. You never know if you don't check. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives. So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. What? What does that even mean? If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Akane already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. See you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow and then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia!
Miss Sonia, please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
You know he just wants to get with Sonia. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed, and left the gymnasium. Okay, I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more, and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful, everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Here we go. I'm assuming this. Oh, there's a hidden Monokuma. Oh shit, there's hidden Monokumas? Shit, dude. Hold on. I gotta look up where all these are. Unlike previous chapters, this chapter is linear in that when you leave a room, you're unable to return to it. As such, be sure to obtain these hidden Monokumas in order, or you will have to repeat the chapter. Ah, okay. So we gotta make sure we get all of these. So in the starting area, look. Fuck! Dude, we already missed one. God damn it, dude. It was in the classroom that we started in. Oh man, that's fucking lame. I'm so tempted to just restart the chapter, bro. Okay, there's nothing here. Are we really not able to return? It's fucked, bro. Oh yeah, we're straight on the 5th floor. Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Yep. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? Is that creepy ass fucking 5C room up here where there was all blood? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Okay, so Sonia's over here. I'm assuming we can't click on these doors that are like blocked off. Fuck, man, that's fucked. I wish I could fucking go back and get that hidden Monokuma. That actually is gonna bother me because I'm such a completionist when it comes to games. So yeah, I really like 100% in games. This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement. Well, that is exactly what's happening. Is it just me? No, it's not just you. Okay, gotta remember this area. Okay, so the dojo is not blocked off. Oh my god, it's the fucking Matrix. You see this shit? Hold on, can we go inside the dojo? I want to check the dojo out. The McDojo? What's over here? Oh, what is that on the ground? Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. What is this? There's a book right here. Can we search all of this? Okay. Let me just search all of this. It's an armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect its Japanese dojo? Huh. Very funny. I like it. Breaking the fourth wall. What is this book right here? Huh? What is this? A History of Hope's Peak Academy. Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. What the fuck? Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Oh, what's up, man? Boo-hoo-hoo! Let's start with the history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the 3rd best way to learn about history. And what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. Okay. So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. What's inside this? What's going on? I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve both as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. Oh. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with the research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system. The reserve department. Oh. Okay, I'm starting to think the whole reserve department thing is actually true. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the reserve department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the reserve department. The expenses and exam fees for the reserve department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope Speak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope Speak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope Speak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope Speak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Yeah, we don't know what the fuck that is specifically. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. Okay. Hope Speak Academy was crippled by this incident, and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. God, they don't fucking go in depth with the fucking tragedy. Like, what is it? Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga. The tragedy, and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but... No, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The reserve department. Yeah, I guess it's true? That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those reserve corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again.
Shing!
Ah, the thing that's weird is you, of course. What? Huh?
Hey, hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the reserve department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So, I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. Bruh, I don't know why, but I have this feeling that everyone's just fucking gaslighting Hajime for some reason. I don't know why. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often, not that I know anything about that though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student. What the fuck, man? Damn it, what the heck? Okay, that's our first truth bullet. Reserve Department. Okay. So, what is going on here with the targets? Are these truth bullets? Probably not, right? The target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a mini game here. Wait, what am I saying? Is this the developers just like roasting themselves? Cherry blossom tree. I remember Kyoko really liked cherry blossom trees. The cherry tree is proudly displaying its full blossoms. The falling petals add to the elegance of the scene. If Kyoko and Peko were here, it would have looked truly picturesque. Wow. For their sakes as well, I will definitely go home. Alright. You can check the training dummy over here. There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. Yeah, Peko would definitely like that. The lockers over here. There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them had a traditional looking woodblock key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. Okay. Remember that shit with the woodblock key and Kyoko? Oh, Kazuichi's over here. Okay, Sonia left. So what's going on?
What's going on?
This hallway. It's kind of creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go to. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. Hahaha. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. I like how there's just a bunch of fourth wall breaks. Everyone's just breaking the fourth wall. This place looks fucking creepy as hell. Wait, I can't go to the biolab? I don't know where to go. Oh, 5A. Oh, I completely missed this classroom. Anything in here? Or maybe this was closed before I checked it. Oh yeah, there's another book over here. I'm assuming all of this is just filler shit, so let's just read the book. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, huh? This is the second volume. Wasn't The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? That's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. Are we gonna finally learn what that means? If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? Here we go. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn from the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawing depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Oh, who is this? Izuru was a genius known as the symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. To develop him? What? Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent in the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. Oh, okay. Is this guy the true ultimate hope? To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Oh, because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who is known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy's student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. Oh, shit! However, that incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, and the uprising began. Oh, wow. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Wow. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa 0. Danganronpa 0? Is that like an actual manga? That'd be really cool. I want to read that. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. I have a feeling that might be true, though. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident, a talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. Oh, you should be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope? Naruto mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Naruto said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. What, is this all for one? This is beginning to look a lot more like My Hero Academia right now. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said that the Reserve Corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? That'd be really interesting. No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Do you, though? I don't know. Tragedy of Hope's Peak. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's the other student that isn't Uzuru? Or Izuru? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Oh man. This is a lot of information, bro. But I think I'm kind of able to keep up right now. I'm assuming I gotta head to the biolab right now, right? Yep, the biolab is open now. Raw! Good to see you again, Gordon Ramsay. Okay, so there is a third Monokuma in here. Hidden Monokuma. I see it already. Oh my god, that's a creepy-ass book. What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Okay. Let's see. Let's get this Monokuma right here. I'm still pissed off that I missed the first one.
I've been found.
I should have remembered to look after all this shit, but... Dude, I'm just so invested in the story, man. Here's the tarp. Remember, this was used in Chapter 5 of the last game. This looks like a plastic tarp. Why is this left out like this? Clean up after yourselves, will you? Okay. Oh god, this is really dark. This is where all the bodies are stored, right? I've seen this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like, but that's not possible, right? If you want to check it for yourself. Keeping dead bodies in a high school biolab isn't something you should joke about. It just feels so forced. The idea should have been cancelled during development or something. What the fuck? What am I thinking? Yeah, this is where the bodies were fucking left, right? All the ones that died in Danganronpa 1? That is a creepy-ass cover, by the way. There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is... Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Alright, more reading. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. Maybe? I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. Here we go. What's going on? A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. Wanton? The fuck? The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon, the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. What the fuck, bro? By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world, and a war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academies. A group called Ultimate Despair. Oh, wow. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. Wow. That's fucking dark. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. Well, yeah, because you're in a fucking freezer right now. As it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. Monokuma? I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? Who fucking knows? I'm trying to figure that out right now. My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happening to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? But who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough! What is this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. I cannot read right now. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real. Yeah, says you. This is all written by you. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. Okay. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. On the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. I feel like this is him trying to convince us to stay here. But, bro, that ain't happening, no matter what you try to do. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so he'll want us to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps... no, that's definitely it. Alright! Man, this is a lot of reading. I'm getting kind of tired, bro. The tragedy. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they're called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Alright, so what else do we search after this? Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Okay. I'm assuming we can leave this place now. This area up here? Okay. Where do I go? Anyone over here? Oh, another classroom just opened up. Class 5B. Or, yeah, 5B. Alright, I don't think there's a hidden Monokuma in here, but we'll check just to be safe. Fuyuhiko's in here. And Monokuma, what the fuck? Hello? No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna slide, buddy. Oh, despair. It says despair right here. I didn't even realize that. Fuyuhiko?
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that either. Alright, fine. I'll talk to Monokuma.
Hiya!
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No, no!
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. Teehee. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up, what did you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information that you've been waiting for so long for.
What?
Surprise! It's about ultimate despair. I ruined that. God damn it, with my stuttering. Huh? Ahem. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually...
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl?
Yes, indeed!
Lady Junko Enoshima. Ah, okay. Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the ultimate despairs. Ah. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
unbelievable.
Yeah, but she was the ultimate fashionista, right? So she was really famous? Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. Why does he call her Lady Junko? I'm assuming he respects Junko a lot, because wasn't she, like, controlling him before? With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. Right, but what does that mean? What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. Ugh. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. Jeez. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. Is that what their goal was with us in these classrooms? Is that why they wanted us to kill each other? Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? The final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the Reserve Department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide. What the fuck? Whoa, okay. That is, that's a really dark turn. Mass suicide.
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. What, is that Hajime? One person was excluded. Huh? Is that me?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. Doesn't scare me at all. I mean...
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima is already dead. Wait, how does he know that? Huh? Wait, how does Fuyuhiko know that? Ultimate despair. Reserve Department has been updated. Okay. Fuyuhiko? You have anything else to say? Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead?
Huh?
What? You didn't see? There's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life, in that bloody classroom. Oh. A bloody classroom? No, wait, what was that you said about the Killing School Life? Oh, did he go into Class 5C? We couldn't go in there. Here we go. Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy. Yeah, but what happened to them afterwards? Hold on, how long have I been recording? I've been going for an hour and 27 minutes? Oh my god, bro.
Hey,
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
like...
Monokuma was silent there. He wanted to say something. It turns out that Killing School Life was part of that biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories. It's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. Oh, okay, so that part is true then. So what is going on in the outside world? Shh, there's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
So...
The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. That messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. Is she really though? She might come back from the fucking dead. Yeah, dude, Junko was controlling Monokuma, so who's controlling Monokuma right now? No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who's our enemy? Such a good question, Hajime. I don't know. If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resembled that killing school life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Hope Speak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? Yeah, the cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting this somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during this killing school life? Killing school life has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Ultimate Despair updated. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh, how exciting.
One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy! Okay, do I talk to Monokuma again? What a surprise! Do you want to hear about the Ultimate Despairs again? No, I don't really need you to.
Hey!
Even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to a group these days, it was actually a term. Wait. Oh, it was actually a term used to describe Junko Enoshima, the original Ultimate Despair. He just started on his own. As the former Ultimate Despair, she created Despair brimming with— oh wait, is he just repeating all this shit? Okay, he just repeated his shit. Fuyuhiko, you have anything to say? Middle school life is about— yeah, okay, I get it. I just couldn't tell if you guys had something new to say or not. Alright, so you said it'll raise the flags. Oh, yep, we're here in the 4th floor. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. So sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Okay, I'm gonna keep going because it feels like the investigation isn't over yet, so... yeah, apparently in the office to the right of Kazuichi is the 4th Monokuma, so... that's interesting. I think the office is on this floor. Akane? Akane's switching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but... I feel like someone's getting closer. Whoa. Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So...
I don't know. It's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
Okay. But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. Oh, are they coming? The survivors of Danganronpa 1? It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Okay. Oh, the office is blocked off, so where do I go first? Does it want us to go to the data center first? No, data lab is closed. Where the fuck do I go? I am so confused. Oh, over here? Oh, the music room. I remember this area. Alright. Let's see what's going on over here. Anybody over here? Sonya gonna be over here? What the fuck is this? This looks like the music room. What does that say? I feel like I can see something strange. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? Monument, piano, hologram. Okay, I'm assuming the piano isn't important. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? Hold on, what does this say? What? I'm just gonna let him read it. And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is a symbol of the Future Foundation, right? It is. Below that symbol, there is a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy are among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Ooh. Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Interesting. Future Foundation's origins. Wow, okay. Hologram, what's up with this? What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Is this talking about the Danganronpa 1 survivors? Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Oshima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the Killing School life. Oh. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from a research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. What? It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. What? Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. 15 students? Is that about us? Ooh, that's a good question. Is it about... Wait, no, it was a... They mentioned a repeat of the Killing School life. So, was this them sending Chiaki to our class then? Because there are technically only 15 students in our class, right? If you're not including Chiaki. Excluding Chiaki, who is part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but... What does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If it's the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, if the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we lost. Damn. This gaslighting is crazy, bro. The Academy survivors. This could be a crazy fucking trial. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They are founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. Yeah, but there's something they're hiding though, then, right? No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Probably. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs that caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Oshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. That could be right though. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. Interesting. Very interesting. Is the office open now? Kane is over here. Yeah, the office is open. Alright. There's a hidden Monokuma in here. I gotta make sure I don't miss it. I'm probably gonna replay this chapter in the future just to get that first Monokuma. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe...
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. Office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well...
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. Bro, really? He's focusing on the women and not the investigation in front of us. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. I saw it over here. Yeah, there it is. That is the 4th Monokuma.
Huh? Are you serious?
Alright, I wonder what you get from the Monokumas, hidden Monokumas. Whoa, 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 what's on that blackboard over there? Whoa! There's something written on the blackboard. It's our names! What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters just below that. Hajime Hinata, Chiaki Nanami, Kazuichi Soda, Naito Komaeda, Gundam Tanaka, Ultimate Imposter. Wow, the dude doesn't even have a name. Or maybe this is Monokuma hiding his identity. Akane Owari, Sonia Nevermind, Peko Peko Yama, Hyoko Sayonji, Mahiru Koizumi, Mikan Sumiki, Ibuki Miyoda, Teruteru Hanamura, Nakamaru Nidai, Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. But is that Hyoko on that newspaper? What's going on? Our names I've seen before. It's like her name is highlighted. What is the importance of this? Yeah, what's going on here? There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hyoko Sayonji is written there. What is this newspaper? Whoa. What's going on here? Miss Hyoko Sayonji, future. What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hyoko, right? She looks different. I mean, the Hyoko we knew. She's like a little girl. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper... In a way, I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure... It's too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean? Oh, interesting. This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hyoko Sayonji here. Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. Really? An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man...
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything. True. I wish Mahiru was alive. She probably would have been able to explain this.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is the Sayonji family's only daughter. What the fuck? If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hyoko. What the fuck? Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? Maybe? What are you saying? What the fuck? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white!
Oh, it's been a while since he said that line. Well, regardless, all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the fuck? What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hyoko in this newspaper... What the fuck? Is he really saying this is the same person? Is this a fake Hyoko? Did we know a fake Hyoko? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist? What the hell is going on, man?
Hey!
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Maybe. Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel. Oh, maybe. I was thinking that before. List of subjects. Okay. Anything else to click on over here? Oh, what the fuck is this? An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says... Oh! Hope's Peak Academy founder Izuru Kamakura. Oh my god, he was the founder! What the fuck? The founder of Hope's Peak Academy, and this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. What? The Academy's founder. What is going on here, bro? What the fuck? Okay, let's look at this hologram over here. What the hell is going on? There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best to continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. What? Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. What? Immediately eliminated? Does that mean there's an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much an all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. What is going on, bro? This is fucking with my head. Oh, there he is again. Okay, with this, you totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Tanjime. You shall now go on to the next stage. Okay, thanks. Next stage. Okay. Let's leave this place. We got one more area, the classroom 2B. What the fuck is this? This is not floor 2. Damn it, not again. The hallway is different from last time. I guess when that flag mentioned, Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. How can he do that? Now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. What the fuck? Okay. We're on the 3rd floor this time. This is where, oh, wow, the physics lab is closed. This is where, Taka and Hifumi got killed. Oh my god, this is where Sakura got killed. Let's go into the rec room. Bad memories, man. Bad memories. Alright. What's over here? There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside the school. What the fuck is happening with the billiards board? Or the pool table? Excuse me? There's a hologram over here. There's a file? Okay. Let me check the magazine first. There's a lot of different magazines here. Fashions, motorcycle, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiru would have been happy to see this. Oh god, don't say that. Dartboard. There's a dartboard, but this is still a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this place? Who knows? There's a sofa, comfy sofa over here. It's a nice firm looking leather sofa. It looks like it'd be comfortable for anyone to sleep on. Wait, is this the same sofa that Sakura died on? If that's true, then that's really fucking dark. I guess let's look at the file then. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential, that means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word True Hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Speak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Interesting. Hope Cultivation Plan. There's another hologram over here. Let's check this out. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Ooh. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It has been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. Oh! As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of for a future filled with hope. Remnants of despair. So I'm assuming these emails are from the Future Foundation, right? Oh, the Academy survivors. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? I'm assuming we were, but we... I don't know, I feel like we fucked up because Monokuma invaded. Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
And who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. Yeah. The true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Oh. Yeah, let's leave. Where are we going? Music cut out? Oh. Whoa! We're upside down? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. What the hell? I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. What the fuck? This is fucking with my head right now. I like the 8-bit music here, but this is so... Oh my... Is that Akane? Yo, Akane, you good?
It smells...
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Akane's switching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. And answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is...
Well,
They're both! What?
Yo!
He's right. They're both. What? Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. What the fuck? So they're both. So maybe not just the Danganronpa 1 survivors? Or, oh, we're going back to the library. Okay. Is there anything else we could search over here? It doesn't look like it. So let's head to the library. We're probably gonna go into the Monokuma archive, right? Alright. Classroom 2B, you can find... Oh, we're gonna go in Classroom 2B at some point. Okay. Bro, what the fuck is going on? This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should probably hurry up and find it. I hope I didn't miss the fucking hidden Monokuma that's on this floor. Okay, so I guess it's just a hologram? It's hologram again. Must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue. It's a Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Whoa! Whoa! Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Excuse me? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy, you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. What? Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this even mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. What? Yo, so are the survivors of Danganronpa 1 a part of the Future Foundation? But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? What? Email to Makoto Naegi. What is going on, bro? Oh my god, this is crazy! Okay, is there anything else in here? I don't think there is. Let's see this place. So this classroom should be open now. Yeah, there it is. We're just going to be over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? What? This is the laundry room. Huh? Didn't I walk into the classroom? I don't really get it, but, this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. Where's the hidden Monokuma at? There you are, you little bitch! Alright, I got you. I got all the ones that I could get. I missed the first one, unfortunately. So, I don't know if I'm gonna miss something afterwards, but, look, I don't fucking know. Okay, so tablet PC over here. There's also a magazine of Junko right here. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I'm sorry if this video is really long, by the way. It's just, the investigation has taken a really long time, so yeah, I've been going for over 2 hours. I know recently the Danganronpa 2 videos have been really long, but that's because I've been really wanting to like progress the plot, and I don't want to like leave on a cliffhanger, so yeah. I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. What's gonna be in here? Top secret Neo World program. Neo World program. This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. What is going on here? The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist, so Chihiro made this, or helped make it, or among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Is that what's happening to us right now? Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Ah. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this This device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Ah. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Did Monokuma get a hold of this? Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that. There's no way. Something as crazy as this actually exists?
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. What? Oh god, what's about to happen? Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? What the fuck, bro? What is going on? Assuming we gotta leave this place. Where are we gonna go now? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the Killing Skull trip? What? Dude, I just realized Monokuma kind of reminds me of Flowey from Undertale. By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. Boo-hoo-hoo! You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. What? The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Looking forward to it. Look forward to it. Whoops. Poo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What the fuck? This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... what the fuck is going on? Okay, you know what? I've been going for a really long time, so I'm just gonna leave it off here. I don't know what's about to happen, but... oh my god, it's about to be fucking crazy, though. Dude, Chapter 6, this might be the best chapter in this game, or maybe even in the entire Danganronpa franchise, who knows? So, yeah, I'm gonna save that for next episode, so yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. This shit is fucking crazy, bro. I don't know what to think about this. How the fuck is this game gonna end?